जिंदगी एक इम्तिहान है दोस्तों, इसको हर दिन परखा जाता है। इसमें फेल वही होता है जो इसको देख घबराता है। नमस्कार, वेलकम टू हेडलाइंस ऑफ द डे। इस वीडियो में हमारा फोकस होगा इंडियन एक्सप्रेस के ऊपर और आज की हमारी पहली इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन है बाय मिड डे मील पल्सेस फ्रॉम नाफेड, सेंटर टेल स्टेट्स यूपी बंगाल से नो। इट इज अवेलेबल ऑन पेज नंबर 9 and ये related paper to polity and governance से। In this article we have to know about PM Poshan scheme, its objectives, challenges and what lies ahead। तो फ्रेंड्स, recently Ministry of Education has written to the state governments to procure pulses for the Poshan scheme. And do you know friends, Poshan scheme is a centrally sponsored scheme which aims to provide one hot cooked meal in government and government aided schools, and it was earlier known as midday meal scheme, right? Our next important headline is G7 to decarbonize power grids by 2035 fails to agree on coal phase out by 2030. It is available on page number 11 and ये related paper to international relations से। In this article we have to know outcomes of the G7 climate and environment ministers meet and we have to know about G7। तो friends, at the recent meet the G7 countries committed to decarbonize their power grids no later than 2035 and accelerate the phase out of domestic unabated coal power. And do you know friends, G7 is a group of developed nations that gets together every year to discuss global challenges, and it is made up of US, UK, Canada, France, Germany, Italy and Japan। Our next important headline is Terror of Narco Networks। It is available on page number 14 and ये related paper 3 internal security से। In this article we have to know about the major challenges in controlling the drug menace, impacts, government steps to curb it and what more needs to be done in this context। तो फ्रेंड्स, इससे रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे अवेलेबल है, लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं। बाकी अगर हम ओवरव्यू देखें तो नार्कोटिक्स ट्रेड इज अज्यूमिंग डेंजरस प्रोपोर्शंस ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड and it is a social problem that harms youth and families, and the money it generates is diverted for disruptive activities that have bearing on national security, right? Our next important headline is issues in same-sex marriage plea before Supreme Court today। It is available on page number 18 and ये related है paper 1 social issues से। In this article we have to know India's stand on same-sex marriage, emerging issues, earlier Supreme Court's judgments and way ahead। तो फ्रेंड्स, सुप्रीम कोर्ट बेंच विल हियर अ बैच ऑफ पिटीशंस सीकिंग लीगल रिकॉग्निशन फॉर सेम सेक्स मैरिज टुडे। बाकी फ्रेंड्स, इससे रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे अवेलेबल है एंड लिंक यू नो की कहां मिलेगा। उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहां से भी देख सकते हैं। आवर नेक्स्ट एंड लास्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन इज Rohingya and Myanmar's election as ICJ keeps heat on Janta। It is available on page number 18 and ये related paper to international relations से। In this article we have to know about Rohingyas, problems and issues linked to them, the response of international community and what is India's policy on Rohingyas। So friends, recently International Court of Justice has given Myanmar only 1 month's reprieve in the case related to Myanmar's military's clearing operations in 2017 in Rakhine state, in which many Rohingyas were killed or subjected to atrocities and lakhs were forced to flee to Bangladesh। Now, who are Rohingyas? So friends, they are ethnic group largely comprising Muslims who predominantly live in the western Myanmar province of Rakhine। They speak a dialect of Bengali। And do you know friends, India is not a signatory to the 1951 UN Convention relating to the status of refugees and 1967 protocol, and earlier government stated that foreign nationals who enter into the country without valid documents are treated as illegal immigrants, right? बाकी फ्रेंड्स, इससे रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे भी अवेलेबल है, लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं। दोस्तों, आज के लिए इतना ही। Thanks for listening. For regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.